The big reality is that energy efficiency makes us more productive. It makes us more competitive. And I have a piece that runs in Vanity Fair magazine where I talk about this. Lord David Putnam, last year in November, gave a speech to Parliament. While the Parliament was debating this, cap and trade system to address the effects of global warming. And he reminded Parliament that 200 years before, the same Parliament had debated the abolition of the slave trade. And that debate had lasted for a year. And everybody in England and everybody in Parliament knew that the slave trade had to be abolished, that it was immoral, that it was wrong. But it was 25% of the GNP of the country. And it was the largest source of energy for the British Empire. It was free human labor that drove the British Empire, drove industry in the British Empire. And people said, we can't afford to simply abolish it overnight. We have to do it incrementally and slowly over a long period of time, otherwise our economy will be in ruins. And in the end of the year, Parliament did the right thing, made the moral choice and abolished slavery outright. And instead of collapsing, the British economy exploded because entrepreneurs rushed into the space to figure out new ways of creating energy. And that's what triggered the Industrial Revolution, which was the largest epic of human wealth creation in the history of mankind. And what they realized was that slavery had hidden all kinds of inefficiencies that were the outcome of free human labor. And slavery had not only been a ball and chain on the slaves, but it had been a ball and chain on the British economy. And today, we don't need to abolish carbon to know that it is the #1 drag on American capitalism. The fact that we're borrowing $1 billion a day in this country, $350 billion from foreign countries in order to pay for the import of foreign oil is the reason that the American dollar has collapsed. We're giving $1 trillion a year in subsidies just to the oil industry and another $1 trillion to the coal industry. And of course, our economy 40 years ago owned half the wealth on the face of the earth. And it has beggared our economy, these giant subsidies to coal and oil.